Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of Spongebob SquarePants Bikini Bottom's birthday party themed dessert table. If you didn't watch my previous video, I am creating a dessert table for a Spongebob SquarePants themed 16th birthday party. Today I'll be sharing with you how I made these SpongeBob themed dipped Oreos and Rice Krispie treats. I'm going to start with the chocolate covered Oreos. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to need a chocolate mold. You're going to melt the chocolate and you're going to pour a couple spoons of the melted chocolate into the mold. Then you're going to add an Oreo to each mold, and then you're going to top the Oreo with 2 more spoons of the melted chocolate. Once you've covered the Oreos with the melted chocolate, you're going to tap the mold a couple times to make sure that the chocolate is nice and smooth and even. Then you're going to place the molds into the refrigerator or the freezer to allow the chocolate to set. This honestly takes a couple hours to set because it's so much chocolate. Now for these SpongeBob themed chocolate covered Oreos, I did make a total of 30 chocolate covered Oreos, and it did take about 3 pounds of melting chocolate. So this is how the Oreos look once the chocolate has set and have been popped out of the mold. I did 2 different shades of the chocolate so that there's some contrast. So to add sand to the top of the chocolate mold, I am slightly melting the chocolate with a lighter. And this is honestly just to soften the chocolate enough so that the graham cracker crumbs will stick to the Oreos. Alternatively, you can also spread a thin layer of chocolate over the Oreos and then add the graham cracker crumbs for the sand. It's totally optional for you as far as how you want to decorate the Oreos, but it's just a great way to add some different desserts to the dessert table. So here you can see I'm hand piping a squid and adding some different little characters to the Oreos, and this is how they came out. They came out very, very cute. Now, if you don't want to hand pipe a design onto the Oreos because you don't feel confident in decorating them that way, that's totally fine. Some other SpongeBob decorating options would be just covering it in the graham crackers, adding sprinkles. You can do some type of SpongeBob character on there. It's totally up to you. The next thing we're working on is the pineapple Rice Krispie treats. I use store-bought Rice Krispie treats that were already cut like this, and what I'm doing is just pressing the edges around so that it makes more of a pineapple shape. You don't have to cut it or anything, just use your hand to kind of mold it into kind of curve the edges. Now these pineapple Rice Krispie treats are super easy to decorate. I forgot to record me piping the design on it, but really all I did was use yellow chocolate and I just made crisscross designs over the Rice Krispie treat. The birthday girl's mom made these cute little pics for me to add to the top of the Rice Krispie treats, and they came out super, super cute. This is so easy if you are not really great at decorating. You can also dip the entire Rice Krispie treats in yellow chocolate and do it that way. There's just so many ways to do it, but this is an easy semi-made decorating idea. So here is how both of the SpongeBob themed desserts came out, the chocolate covered Oreos and the Rice Krispie pineapples. I did a total of 32 Rice Krispie treats and a total of 30 chocolate covered Oreos. These are super easy and budget friendly desserts that you can make for a themed birthday party. I packaged the desserts in these boxes for transporting to the venue, and they made it there perfectly safe. Here are some of the other SpongeBob themed desserts that I have for the dessert table that I will share with you next. The Rice Krispie treats and chocolate covered Oreos were a huge hit, and here is how the dessert table looks. In the next video, I'll share with you how I decorated the SpongeBob themed cake and put together this dessert table. And if you didn't watch my previous video, I shared with you how I made these plankton chocolate covered pretzels and these seaweed chocolate covered pretzels. So be sure to check out that previous video so you can see how all these desserts come together for the SpongeBob theme Bikini Bottom dessert table.